Continuing on from yesterday. I've got the book here. This is called Plastic Gauge. And what we're doing here is we're going to measure the main bearings real quick. So, I'll show you. Right here. This is the clearance we're looking for. At 15 thousandths, it's right in the spec, so we're good there. Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. How's Bella? Let's see here. There we go. So it's pretty boring. It's just going to be taking a bunch of bolts out and the rods. Not much to see. I did find one thing yesterday, that this piston, the rod is on 180. So there's they only go one way. So we're going to check the rest of them, make sure none of the other ones are flipped, facing the wrong way, because that would not be good. So yeah, we found one rod already was put on 180. It's hard to tell too when they're bolted on. It's something you got to do when you put it together. Usually what I do is before I put the pin in for the connecting rod here, I'll just go right up to the motor and make sure I got the rod on the right side, because this side here is tapered and it's got to go towards the crank. If you fuck that up, you're gonna blow the motor up. Yeah, sometimes it does that. I noticed it did that at the start of the last one, then it like cleared up. I don't know, there's nothing I can really do about it. I know. Well, I'll see you soon. We're basically talking right here live, so. Air hug. It's like hard to turn over too. Like, a lot of times I can just get right at them with just by hand. Like I said, kind of a boring video. Just taking rods off. And just like I said, I'm going to check them as they come out, make sure they're on the right way. thing's got Texas speed rods, pistons. It's gonna, this one, it will be a twin to the motor I just did. So it'll have ARP head studs, mains. It's got Texas speed rods and pistons in it already. Here's one of them. Texas speed. Forged piston rods, LS3. I think this one's got a stock cam in it, but we'll probably put a BTR cam in it. There's the cam he runs. I don't know if you can see it. It's a BTR. Red hot. So that's the one to get. And then this one has stock heads on it still. So I don't know if we're gonna do the same head work we did the last ones. Those are the bolts. There's a stud and a bolt. It's very similar, but it's just like an upgraded bolt we use for all the bolts are gonna have. Well, somebody put these rods and stuff in, but they reuse like the stock head bolts and stuff. So that's kind of how I'm getting this thing right now. And I already found one rod was 180. So, which would have not been good if he would have run it. It would have potentially damaged the engine. Probably pretty quick. It's kind of hard to tell. I think we have a second rod that's 180 right here. I'll show you. I'll show you live. Yep. Let's see. In the corner right here. I think. Sorry there. I think it might have cut out. And then this side will have a chamfered edge that'll go towards the crank. You can see it right here. This edge, see how it's on the piston. So I'm gonna just keep popping these out. Get it finished, tore down, and as you can see, like it still had, like these are stock right here. I'll show you. I think I have a box. Here's a box. Main stud kit. This is just an empty box, but that's what we'll be running in it. My Wi-Fi is kind of sketchy out here, so I just switched to service to see if that's better. Or not, whatever. So what would happen is it would heat up and freaking mess it up once you start driving it. It's weird to find that one yesterday. I was like, I bet you there's another one. There's another one right there. So I bet you they're all, probably another couple of them jacked up in there. It's all brand new, it's never run. Somebody else put it together. So it's all jacked up. Good parts in here though, so I think we're gonna be alright. Couple little marks in there. Just that kind of boring night pulling this thing apart. We're almost done, couple more. We got 4 out halfway. I like to break them loose first, and then I just use the tool to back them off. Thanks. This one's on the right, I can see it. But I think the one next to it's not. So it's like half of them are, half of them are. I'm just pulling it apart tonight so I can clean it up later. I'll probably have to pop the cam out another day. So I need to get another couple torques or something for this thing. A bunch of the threads are all kind of like jacked up on this. Hopefully those are okay. this one's on. Looks like it's on 180. Unless I'm wrong, I'll have to look up what Texas Speed says to do. According to the book I got, it should be facing towards the crank. Got 2 more left. Cylinders look good. Crank looks good. I checked one of them for bearing clearance on the rod. Check the mains here. On a big old ratchet. Makes it easy. It's like they didn't use it, so there's like a special lube you gotta use right here. It's ARP grease. It's like they didn't use enough or something. It could come right apart being that it's a new motor. Yep, that's another one. That's 180. So I think we're right at half of them are on backwards. According to what I looked up, unless these things all face forward. This one would have been on right according to everything I've been looking at. Last thing I gotta do is the crank. I don't think I'm gonna take it out tonight though. Save that for another night, but oh, it smells good. Yeah. I wonder if it's got stock bearings in it. But I think we're gonna save that for another night. Check on, I'm getting tired. So I got all the pistons out and everything. So I think we're gonna call it. So according to what I got here in the book, this book right here, these rods, half of them are on backwards. So I'm gonna check real quick and see what it says again. Then I'll look up and see what Texas Speed says. I should have the box with some paperwork. So I probably got it in there. So I'm pretty sure that they say to have them all facing towards the crankshaft. Right here, aftermarket LS rods. Two sides of the bearing bore are not the same. One's more heavily chamfered. Is this side of the rod that normally faces the crank journal? So it looks like factory rods you could flip either way, according to what this is saying. Oh no, it does say here, one side's got a tab. But yeah, so we're running aftermarket rods. The chamfered edge should be towards the crank, so half of them are on 180. Which kind of sucks because those are kind of a pain to switch around on the wrist pin once that pin's in there. I don't really like that. Then you're risking taking it off and on a couple times. But yeah, do a little close up. So we got our rods all laid out here, pistons and rods. Crank's looking pretty decent. I'm pretty sure this is just a stock crank. It might be from this block. We did all new stuff in the last one. Looks good. The cylinders look good, so it must have went to a machine shop for that, but for some reason there's like signs that the deck surface was not done at a shop. See those scratch marks? And then they had copper gasket on it. I don't know, those from this angle, that now that with the light they look like they maybe hit it with a hone. So it's possible this was not even been to a machine shop at all. I measured it with the, just real quick with the, not even the right tool, but a little micrometer thing. And it's right at what a stock LS3 bore is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking these are probably not, it's so smooth too. Probably not been honed. And then the cam, like I said, I don't know if it's got a stock cam or not in it, but I can see wear marks, so I'm pretty sure that's used. Tear into the crank bearings tomorrow and see what's in there. Put our pin back here. Go ahead and get this thing covered up. It looks clean. It's not dirty, but so somebody else just rebuilt it, and it sat for a little while, so it should be clean because it hasn't been run at all. And the pistons and everything are all brand new. See that? Just a little smooth from grease and everything touching it, oil and grease. But what I'm finding weird is on the head gaskets they had put this copper stuff, and then this looks like it was just sanded. So, and now I'm looking at these are all glazed up, so I think they just cleaned it up and put these pistons in. So probably a good candidate to go to the machine shop. All these threads in here too. It's probably impossible to see in the phone, but there's like so much corrosion and crud down in there. I had a really hard time getting the bolts off. And then they reused the head bolts and stuff. You're not supposed to do that with these. So, just a lot of red flags, fortunately. But, you know, it's got good rods and pistons in it. Looks like the crank and stuff's okay, so it'll run. Anyways, I'm going to get off here. I'll see ya.